Hello, it's that sad boy Neck Deep Okina again, and we're back at it with another helpful review for an item that we're going to be using with the Nintendo Switch. This is going to be for a 4-port GameCube controller adapter. If you are unaware of the situation, Nintendo has discontinued making their adapters for the next few months. This directly resulting in a shorter supply than a midget in quicksand. Before we continue, you can find this device on Amazon.com. It has a very distinct top with 2 buttons. It does have the name MIMD on it, but you cannot find it through the search that way. It is sold by Snorian. Again, that is Snorian. The MIMD version goes for about $21 versus the Amazon Choice, which has no brand name on the top, which goes for about $15. If you haven't checked out my previous video where I review the Nyko single adapter for your GameCube controller, go ahead and check that out. This goes for about $11 on Amazon. Again, that is Nyko. It is a single port adapter for your GameCube controller. If you have ever dealt with third-party connections, you'll know that they're not the most reliable. It's always best to stick with Nintendo name brand. Since we are sold out 3 cities over, I'm going to be reviewing third-party connections to hold me over until Nintendo releases their next adapter. I spent an extra $5 on the MIMD because the Amazon Choice did burn out on me in the first 2 weeks. I'm hoping that maybe the extra change will give me a little bit more change. MIMD says they have nickel-plated connections to meet JDM specs, as well as a fast chip so there is no lag time, which is really important when playing Super Smash Bros. Let's go ahead and open up this package. Once we have this out, we're going to go ahead and make a side-by-side comparison. I'll be opening up this to go ahead and show you the motherboard, as well as opening up the MIMD to see the difference in motherboard. As you can see, we don't have any instruction manual. We do have the option to choose between NS, Wii U, and PC on the back. The only distinct difference we can see is on the top. This one has 2 buttons. One is for turbo and one is for start. On this one, we do not have any buttons. The only way we're going to tell the difference between these controllers is to go ahead and open them up. We're going to be using a Phillips screwdriver to open these bad boys up. Fun fact, Nintendo uses a 3-prong screwdriver, so be on the lookout for that if you have an original GameCube adapter. On the other adapter here, I could not find the other holes to take the screws out. I'm guessing that they're underneath this handy dandy sticker here. We're going to go ahead and remove that and continue with the opening up process. That we have both adapters opened up, we're going to go over some of the main differences that I see and then go ahead and continue to the MIMD. This is the Amazon Choice. As you can see here, kind of just falls out of its housing, versus the MIMD where it was actually screwed in securely with about 3 screws. We check out the back here. A lot of the solder is pretty sloppy, as well as the main wires on the motherboard being glued in instead of soldered. That could prove to be a big problem later on. Not well manufactured. Hopefully we get a better result with the extra $5 with the MIMD. Let's go ahead and check that out. With the MIMD, of course, like I said before, it was secured with 3 screws in the housing. We check out the back here. All the solder is very neat. And we can see the main wires are also soldered in. I like to see that they individually put wires to each connection. That's attention to detail. Very nice. I'm guessing this is the fast chip that they were talking about. We're going to go and put these back together and test them out. We have the adapter put back together now. What I'm going to go ahead and do is play this for the next few days. I work at a job where we consistently play Smash, It's going to be worn down heavily for the next few days. Please stay tuned and I'll come back with my review and statement. A quick update on the MIMD adapter. As you can see, I recorded a video of it working at my work. It has constant use for about 12 hours straight. I did put a piece of tape on it so no one gets my adapter confused with theirs. The third part did have one mishap today. It would not connect one of the controllers. We did go ahead and plug it out and plug it back in, and it seemed to work just fine. That's the only thing that's messing up right now. It has no other mishaps after that one incident, but we'll go ahead and keep watching it for about a whole week. This is the third day. We'll see how it is by Friday. We have reached Friday, the end of the testing for the GameCube adapter by MIMD. Again, if you forgot the name that sells this on Amazon, that is Snorian. Again, Snorian. You may be wondering why I put red tape on my adapter. This is so no one else gets their adapter mixed up with mine. Even though it does have two distinct buttons at the top, I don't want anyone sticking figures on my nickel-plated inserts. Other than that one mishap that we had with the port not registering one of the controllers, there has been no other problems with this adapter. I myself might leave a 5-star review on Amazon. If there's anything I can change about the adapter, it would be that the cord is a little bit too short, but that's my only complaint. It's had 60 hours of total play so far, 5 times 12 hours a day. I would recommend this device compared to any other third-party adapter. I would say it's on par, if not better than the Nintendo adapter, since it can connect to your PC as well, and compatible with Dolphin. That finishes up this review. Again, it's that sad boy, Neck Deep Okina. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. It does keep the content coming. I'll see you on the next episode.